Salam sejahtera. My name is Marson and Hendary, matrix number 66585, and this is a video presentation for assignment 1 for the course KNF3102 Engineering Ethics. To discuss the recent outbreak of COVID-19 in Sabah from the perspective of a professional ethics, we must first review the events before it occurred. On 30th of July, Chief Minister of Sabah, Shafi Abdal, announced the dissolution of the State Assembly as Musa Aman claims to have simple majority to take over Sabah. This event made snap election unavoidable for the state. As a country that practices democracy, a change of government is the right of the people. There is no way around this, as ignoring the election is to ignore the constitution and thus endanger the principle of democracy itself. In my opinion, TYT Juha Mahiruddin made the right choice to carry on with the election. However, the COVID-19 outbreak began to worsen when campaigns and votings were carried out without adhering to standard operating procedures, otherwise known as SOP. It was reported in New Straits Times that contenders were fervently visiting homes, villages and markets and making stage appearances. Despite SOP set by health authorities, it can be seen that campaigns were held where participants did not observe social distancing and neglecting to wear masks. To add insult to injury, polling stations were crowded with voters, which began to worsen the COVID-19 outbreak. Malaysians later paid the price for this ignorance with 21,448 confirmed cases with 6,989 active cases as of 11th of November. Sabah's COVID-19 daily cases has reached 3 digits, with the outbreak even spreading to other states. Now, there was no way of delaying or cancelling the election, as doing so would compromise the very principle of democracy. However, the COVID-19 outbreak could have been avoided if politicians and contenders have made the ethical choice during this pandemic. Instead of feverishly campaigning throughout the election, it would be better to follow the SOP provided by the health authorities to curb the outbreak of COVID-19 when campaigning. Furthermore, large gatherings should at best be avoided, or at least adhere to strict SOP that maintains social distancing, wearing a mask, and temperature screening. Furthermore, the Malaysia Election Commission, otherwise known as SPR, also had an ethical responsibility whereby they could have opted for postal vote or online vote. Polling stations were bound to be flooded by voters, and even with strict SOP, it is difficult to prevent the COVID-19 spread. Voters could have been given more days to vote for their choice candidate to avoid overcrowding, and we could also limit the voters at each polling stations. Thank you for listening to my video presentation. That is the end of it. Thank you for listening.